Here we have a Dell Inspiron 23 3000 series. This is the 2015 model. So we're going to have to open the back first, as you can see here. Just lift it up. It's held down by plastic clips. There's 2 screws under it, and this is why we need to remove it. So I'm just pointing at the 2 screws. It's a bit hard for you to see it, but if you remove the plastic clip or the plastic cover, you'll be able to see it. Removing these 2 screws, remove the stand. So after you remove the 2 screws, just lift up the stand and it comes off. Next, you're going to need a prying tool. We need to go around the bottom and the sides. Go around the bottom first, as normally when you go around the bottom, that's all you need. So after I go around the bottom, just put your hand into it and lift it up. Mine's already open in advance, that's why it's easier, but you're going to have to put a bit of effort into it. So here's the DVD drive, hard drive, fan, heatsink, as you can see, CPU under there, wireless card, RAM stick 1 and 2. This is where your graphic card is. These dots are where your RAM for your graphic card is supposed to be. So these 2 here are the speakers. That's your LCD cable. And that line here is your touchscreen cable. So to remove the hard drive, we need to remove 1 screw, and you need to remove the plug as well. You can remove the plug afterwards if you want. But after you remove 1 screw, you slide it to the left, or to the left of the way I have it, and it comes out. This is a 2.5-inch hard drive. You can change to SSD if you wish. Here's the DVD drive. You have to remove 1 screw holding the DVD drive down. After that, we want to slide it outwards. You can remove your cable if you wish now, or you can slide it out and remove your cable. Now we're going to remove the RAM. There's 2 RAM slots. Here you go. This is actually using DDR3. So there's 2 RAM slots, so you can have max 16 gigs, 8 gigs in each slot. Please note this is DDR3L. L means low voltage. Next, we're going to remove the wireless card. There's 1 screw holding the wireless card down. After you remove the 1 screw, the wireless card lifts up and just drag it out and it comes out. I'm just going to put it back in because I don't need it. Remember, when you put it in and take it out, it needs to be slightly tilted, not flat. So now we're going to remove the heatsink. There's 1 screw there near the fan, and there's 3 screws holding it down on the CPU. Please note, when you remove the heatsink, you're going to have to replace the thermal paste. Don't be cheap on thermal paste. Thermal paste is really important and doesn't cost that much. It costs $10 Australian for a tube that can be used around 15 times. So here we go. As you can see here, here's the thermal paste. And there is also thermal paste on the CPU as well that we will have to clean out. I'm just going to get my cloth. You don't need any special liquids or alcohol solutions, just a normal tissue or cloth. Try and use a cloth, not a tissue, and try to clean it as best as you can. The top surface is important, around the sides are not so important. So just rub it until it's shiny, or the best you can do. It should come off pretty relatively easy. So now I just finished cleaning this, just to show you. As you can see, it's all shiny now. There's also numbers on this. So I'm just going to show you now. I don't know if you can see it. So it has 3, 4 and 5. There's no 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is supposed to be on the graphic card, but we don't have a graphic card. And here's the thermal paste I'm using, Noctur NT-H1. That costs $10 per tube. We want to put a rice grain size thermal paste, a half of rice grain size thermal paste, on the chip itself. and another quarter of a rice grain on the other chip, which is the shiny part. So there's 2 shiny parts, so we put it on 2 shiny parts, put it in the center, don't spread it out, and put your heatsink on top. Try not to press down on it. We want to screw in the screws in order. This way the thermal paste spreads out evenly. That's the idea of the numbers on it. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.